Hello everybody, welcome along. My name is Benjamin Bloom. This is your football update. It is Tuesday the 25th of August. Thank you everybody for my birthday wishes on Sunday, and I had a lovely day off yesterday, but we are back on the channel here today, and here are your headlines. First up, we are expecting an England squad today, and given goings on over in Greece, the key name there is Harry Maguire. I don't see why he would be left out, but some doubt there, the BBC calling it a selection headache there. Harry Kane, the captain, will be available, but he's quarantining, Mr. Friendly against my team Ipswich at the weekend, as he's been out in the Bahamas. More on that as we get it when that squad comes through. The games are against Iceland and Denmark at the start of next month. Remember, literally as soon as the season starts, as ever, that first week in September international break, which has a little bit more significance this year because there hasn't already been 4 weeks of football before it. So we will have a look and see how that plays out. Man City chairman Khaldoon Al-Mubarak says no grudges with UEFA. Hey, I bet there's not. Boss Pep Guardiola said City deserved an apology. Khaldoon said life is short to carry grudges. Remember, Man City charged and then kicked out for infractions of FFP, kicked out of the Champions League, but then CAS, the independent arbitrator, ruled in their favour, and probably everyone in UEFA cheered when City ended up getting knocked out of the Champions League this year. But I guess that needs to just be swept under the carpet now. But I suppose Al Mubarak doing something to help out there. They do, from what we hear, though, need to maybe play ball a bit and schmooze with the UEFA people a bit more than they do at the moment. Let's just say Man City. Interesting goings on at Reading. Keep an eye on this today. Nigel Howe to step away from CEO role as part of an ongoing strategic review. So Nigel Howe is no longer the chief exec. He's kind of moving to the side to go and be vice chairman. And big rumours yesterday out of Reading that that might actually see Mark Bowen, who moved from sporting director to manager last sort of October, I think, fact check me on that one in the comments, may go back to sporting director, which would mean a new manager in at Reading, which would be very interesting. And watch this space on that one at Reading. But Nigel Howe, that is guaranteed that he is no longer the CEO there. Finally, Bournemouth have become the latest club to make a spate of redundancies. This is Tom Crocker in the Bournemouth Echo. 10 members of staff have been made redundant following relegation and COVID. The newspaper there cites the 55 members of staff at Arsenal. Remember, this is normally administrative staff, office staff working around the club, often in the stadium, as you can see pictured there. So a few redundancies at Bournemouth. I wouldn't have thought they'll be the last club to be making some there as people restructure, as the new season starts and everyone gets their books in line with COVID. So that is your headlines today. Reasonably quiet now. Expect a quiet week or so. No more games now. The Champions League final's done. However, we're only got to get to Saturday and we get those first ties in the EFL Cup. You can support the channel on YouTube. Hit comment, subscribe, like, come and sign up for the Fantasy League there. T5QBR0 is the code there. Too small for me to read on the screen. On Patreon, 2 tiers. You can support the channel on Patreon as we go forward. Now, I would normally be going back to a job in education, but COVID says no to that. So we're giving it a go here, talking about football a lot. So Patreon, $3 is just basically a donation for me. For $5, you get a little bit of extra content, as in my Patreon-only vlogs, Maybe I'll do one of those today, actually, and Patreon-only Q&As as well. All of this stuff, as you can see there, goes down the podcast feed as well. So subscribe on Acast or iTunes, wherever you get your podcast. Just type in the Benjamin Bloom Football Show, and all of these videos will go down the podcast if you want to listen while you're driving. And for those of you who run or are involved in small business, you can sponsor the channel. Now we're opening that up to sponsors into the new season. Benjamin Bloom Music, 2 M's there, at gmail.com to inquire about sponsorship. Right, today you should see on the channel a transfer update. I think there's enough to go on for a championship transfer update. You should see another season review. I think we're doing Reading, but given that news, maybe I'll wait a few hours and see what happens there. So plenty going down the channel. I'll be appearing on another podcast as well. And just a quick plug, I appeared, it's on Lee Charles, the Blackpool Vloggers channel. I appeared on the Football Vloggers show last night. Check that out. Good. It's a good show, that, actually. It can get a bit all over the place with people chit-chatting, but you've got a Barnet fan, a Forest fan, a Fleetwood fan, an Ipswich fan, myself, and a Blackpool fan. So plenty of representation. I thought it was a good show last night. Lots of good topics. So go and check that out as well. And I was on Lions TV on Millwall the other day. All over the place. So back at it today after a rare day off. So keep tuned in. Get your comments in. And I will see you all on the next video. Over and out.